Here's where things stand. This week, the House is voting on 2 GOP attempts at immigration reform that were in progress before this crisis erupted.
I want to take a moment to address something you've been reading a lot about, the illegal immigration crisis on our southern borders. They come up through Mexico. Mexico does nothing for us. Try staying in Mexico for a couple of days, see how long that lasts. Okay? We have no wall, we have no border security. Without a border, you don't have a country. They're not sending their finest. Does that sound familiar? So what I'm asking Congress to do is to give us a third option, which we have been requesting since last year, the legal authority to detain and promptly remove families together as a unit.
Those meandering remarks from President Trump this morning all roughly translate to this: Congress, please fix my mess. And most members of Congress would very much like to, because the politics of family separation are so bad. But they can't seem to agree on a strategy. President Trump came to the Hill this afternoon to meet with GOP members, but it's not clear that they made any progress. Here's where things stand. This week, the House is voting on 2 GOP attempts at immigration reform that were in progress before this crisis erupted. They include all kinds of sweeteners to get President Trump to sign them, including border wall funding and restrictions on asylum seekers and legal immigration, but only one of them includes a solution to the family separation crisis. And that's a moot point anyway, because every Democrat will oppose them. Liberal Congressman Jerry Nadler introduced a standalone bill to end the separations, but it's unlikely that Republicans will get on board, especially after he hijacked an oversight committee hearing today in protest.
We should not put children in cages. The minute this hearing adjourns, sooner if we can,
Mr. Chairman,
I hope
regular
that our
order.
committees can work together.
At the other end of the spectrum in the House are guys like Steve King, the hardest of the hardliners, who doesn't think there's a problem with the policy at all.
Well, I think this problem, much of it is ginned up by the news media. And as I said, I went there,
You don't think
I
that
looked
this is
at these
increased
children.
under the Trump administration?
I looked at these children, I talked to these children, I saw that they were being cared for. The media hype on this blows it completely out of proportion.
So the media hype is part of the problem?
Sure.
Senate Republicans appear to want to pass their own solution, and Majority Leader Mitch McConnell promised today that they would get there.
The president says we need to act. The Democrats say we need to act, and we say we need to act. So when that happens, we act.
Republican Senators John Cornyn and Ted Cruz and Democratic Senator Dianne Feinstein have all introduced bills addressing the issue, but none have bipartisan support and all offer different solutions.
We need to solve this problem. Nobody wants to see children removed from their parents. Kids belong with their moms and dads.
This isn't the first time that the president has rolled a grenade into the immigration system and then demanded that other people fix it. Remember, back in September, he ended the DACA program unilaterally, and then he tried to blame the Democrats for it. That problem still hasn't been solved. And now the administration's done it again by deciding to criminally prosecute all border crossers, splitting up families in the process. And like with DACA, no matter what Congress tries to do to fix this, the solution ultimately depends on what President Trump will accept. And that seems to change by the hour.